You guys. Okay, you know what I did? And I thought this was an easier way of doing it. I actually found my other SD cards. So instead of me waiting to for to upload one video for another one to happen, I could actually do this, use two SD cards, and I could go back and forth with them. Yes, so that way I don't confuse myself. I can't use more than two because then I would be like, okay, what am I doing now? Alright, you guys, so I am going to show you from here what I'm going to do is, and this is the rest of the what is it? Decoupaging. Yeah, I did get a few questions. Now, as far as I'm not certain if you guys ask questions, you have to tell me what you're referring to. Somebody asked what kind of glue I was using. This is actually Mod Podge, and it's matte. It's the matte Mod Podge if you're talking about this video, or decoupage. If you ask me a question and I've mentioned several projects, you honestly have to tell me what you're referring to, okay? If you're, because I'm gluing the little shoes. I'm also using a glue here for this, and it is a glue. It's just Mod Podge. And you can use glue. Yeah, you can actually use glue. You just water it down the same way, a little. Okay, so as you can see, this is the reason why I say I have to do this in stages is because it does take time to do it. But this is the inside of this project right here. Now, someone did ask, couldn't I just use the whole sheet of paper? I guess you could, but you're going to end up with bubbles and stuff like this. As you can see, as long as this is a little damp, I can get those creases out. I wouldn't worry too much about this because guess what? You covered this part. But I do want to cut this bottom part off as much as I can. And I want to cut it as close to the edge as I can. You could just pull the little paper back. Remember, if you're using your scissors, I clean mine with alcohol and that helps it. But I have scissors that I only use for my sewing projects, and then I have scissors for my paper projects. Yeah, so, but I still clean all of them with alcohol. Yes. If you take a baby wipe and alcohol, it'll clean them right back to their original state. Yes, I am actually cutting this off as best I could. It's paper. It has glue on it. If it's wet, you can actually get it up. But what I want you to see is what the inside look like. And because I'm clearing off the outside, the bottom, and the reason I want to clear off the bottom, and you're going to wipe it out, here's the deal. The inside of it is glass, so you could pretty much put anything on the inside. But even if you keep if you varnish it on the outside, which you can, it'll just take forever because for every coat that you varnish, you got to let it sit. Or if you just use decoupage, for every coat that you decoupage, you have to really let it sit and dry. Okay, so with this right here, what I'm going to do, and I want to make these videos shorter, I am just going to cut across here, and I'll probably have to wait until it dries just a little. And I'm cutting across here because I want this bottom to be yeah, just be careful how you cut it. You see I made that boo-boo right there? Yeah, I want this bottom to be the contrasting paper that I use on the outside. Okay, It's too early to be getting phone calls. Okay, so I'm going to wipe this down to get all of that goop off of there. I'm going to try to get this as clean as I possibly can. And after I clean it up, I'll come back and show you. That's why I can't do live videos, because it actually requires time. And I want to keep these videos down. But I'm going to clean it all up. This is just about dry. Sometimes it works better if you actually let it dry. But as far as these edges, it's okay if they're not exactly. But yeah, I'm just going to clean this out. Yeah, Merlin G suggested that you label each one of those black binders, which is a good idea, because I think I have 6 of them right now. You know, those black container things that you're actually using to put your AliExpress dyes in. And I'm just right now, I have some Gina Marie dyes in there, which I'll probably have to take out. You want to be real careful about handling this right now, because it is drying. So as it dries, I'm going to sit it up here. I'm going to just let it sit here and dry thoroughly, because right now, the more I touch it, the more, it doesn't matter right now, but the more it lifts. So yeah, I'm just trying not to touch it. And I'll show you what the inside looks like right now. This is what the outside looks like right now. And you can see through that, but you're going to clean this up. And then we're going to find a contrasting piece of paper, and we're going to put it on the outside. So this is where I am right now. Mind you, you could do it with the flat sheet. Yeah, you can use yeah, you can use glue or decoupage. What's another question that you all asked? Someone asked about the grayscale coloring that I was doing. That'll be a whole different video. I'll come back to it. And yes, little Miss Scrappy, I'll send you one of my portraits that I've actually completed. If you send me, because you're one of my subscribers and I have your information already, but I think you moved. Didn't you buy a house or something? And I have an apartment number on here, so you might want to send me, let me know what your address is, your new address, because I have on your card, remember these? I have your apartment number. So yeah, send me your address and I'll send you a little package. Yes, and I'll show you what I'm going to send you when I get to the grayscale coloring video. Yes, but anyway, I am still waiting for this to dry. It'll take a minute, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like once you let it dry. And then we are going to find a contrasting piece of paper like this. One of these sheets that is out of this book. And I like this. I like this because it's totally different. Alright, you guys, we're going to use this. Yeah, let me see. I am at 9 minutes right now, so this shouldn't be hard. Okay, what I'm going to do is I am going to take this and put it over here. Move this out the way, because right now, because this is one color, and you see the edges, I'm going to show you how to shore those up and everything. I'm going to show you. And I just picked that randomly. I'm going to put that there so I could keep it cleaned up. And I am going to get my cutter. I don't always use this cutter, but when I want to cut not heavy paper, you can use this to cut super heavy paper. But here's the deal about this. I got this from work a while back when they were trying to get rid of it. I was like, a paper cutter? Of course, yeah, because our contractors used to use it, and then all of a sudden they lost their contract, but we had stuff that they didn't even know what it was. I was like, oh, can I have that? Matter of fact, one of the ladies bought it to me and said, Miss D, we're going to throw this out. Do you want it? I was like, are you joking me? Yeah, so that's how I got this, But what I'm doing is I'm simply cutting 1-inch strips. And the reason I'm using this because it's super easy. You know, to cut strips with, and then I could do quite a few sheets with it. But if you do too much, or if you use chipboard with it, it tends to shift. And I had to read reviews on this cutter. This is a little costly, but like I said, it didn't cost me a thing. But it shifts. Yeah, you put, like I use chipboard in this sometimes, but you can't take, I could take these craft sheets and do them, but you can only use so many. They say that this cuts up to 20 sheets, but I'm telling you, the first sheet may cut evenly, and all the sheets underneath it is going to shift. And I read the reviews, and for some reason, they have issues with it. I'm going to actually get my blade sharpened. I was going to try to purchase one, but I couldn't find the blade. But yeah, so I cut my strips using that. And here are the strips. I am going to come back. When I come back, I'm going to do the same thing on the outside and on the bottom using this contrasting paper. And I'll show you what my project looked like, and that's pretty much, maybe I can embed a picture in here once I finish. Maybe today I can learn how to edit my video, insert a picture, something. Yeah. All right, you guys, but that's pretty much it. Like the only other suggestion I had, let's see, and it wasn't a suggestion. Somebody asked about where I got these from. Joann's or AC Moore. If you have the store, take your coupon, buy it for half price. Some of them I paid $6 something for, and some of them I paid as little as $7.50. But even with the 50% off, I'm able to use my military discount, so I get them for a little cheaper. Yeah, so you might want to use them. And then the magnets that you put in here to keep this from shifting, go to Amazon and buy the 25 sheet pack, unless you could find something cheaper. I'm finding, I showed you all how I actually do mine. But yeah, so I guess the next project I'll show you will be card making. But at the end of this whole weekend, I am going to come back with totally complete projects. So if you miss anything, yeah, you'll know. But right now, this is mainly for the decoupaging. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. I don't want this video to go over 15 minutes, so I'll come back and I'll show you. Or should I do that? Should I just show you how I want that to dry first. That's my problem with this type of video. I really want my paper, that first layer, to totally dry. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. Once I adhere this, I'm not going to do it the same way. This time I'm going to adhere it so that the paper actually shows, and you'll have a design on this side and a design on the inside. Now I have to come back and show you, or like I said, once this dries, I'll insert pictures. Okay, all right, thanks for watching. Talk to you later, and we're getting ready to move on to card making. All right, talk to you later. Okay, bye bye.